What if I told you that becoming a millionaire by 2025 has less to do with luck and more to do with patterns? Not lottery wins, not overnight virality, but proven, repeatable moves. Because in today's economy, the tools to build wealth are in your pocket, literally. The internet is the great equalizer. The only difference between someone who makes it and someone who doesn't? Execution. This is not a dream, it's a decision. So in this episode of MindCraft, we're walking through 5 millionaire-making moves you can start today. And at the end, we'll expose the silent killers. 5 traps that silently sabotage success before it even begins. Let's dive in. Lesson 1. Master a high-income skill that scales. Think of income as a faucet. Most people are stuck twisting the same rusty handle, trying to drip a few extra dollars from a dead-end job. But millionaires? They build a pipeline. They start by mastering skills that command attention and dollars. Take Sarah Blakely. Before she built Spanx into a billion-dollar brand, she sold fax machines door to door. But she wasn't just selling, she was mastering persuasion. Cold calls, rejection, negotiation. It was all a boot camp for sales. That same skill? It became her unfair advantage when pitching to retailers later. You don't need a genius IQ. You need an impact skill, one that either makes businesses more money or saves them time. Copywriting, paid ads, sales, UGC creation, email marketing, software development, even storytelling, if it drives conversions. Ask yourself, if I lost my job tomorrow, could I generate income within 30 days on my own? If not, you're vulnerable. Spend the next 90 days mastering one skill that directly ties to business growth. Not learning passively, but publishing, selling, testing. In the new economy, skills are currency. Lesson 2. Build one stream until it pays predictably. Everyone wants 7 streams of income, but most people don't even have one that flows consistently. Millionaires build depth before width. Imagine income like a tree. Most people try to grow 5 trees at once. None survive. Millionaires water one tree until it bears fruit, then plant another. Case in point, Alex Hormozi, one of the most recognizable business voices on YouTube today. But before the content, the books, or the millions of followers, he focused relentlessly on one business model: gym turnarounds. He went deep, built systems, scaled, sold. Only after mastering that engine did he diversify. So ask yourself, what's the one model I'm going to go all in on for the next 6 months? Is it freelancing, a YouTube channel, digital products, high-ticket services? Set a 6-month runway. Measure only 2 things: consistency and momentum. Forget passive income fantasies. Build active income that becomes predictable. That's the only path to scalable wealth. Lesson 3. Get addicted to the process, not the prize. Here's the trap. You see the $1 million goal, and it paralyzes you. Because when you're at $0 and the goal is $1 million, it feels like a mountain. But wealthy people don't obsess over the summit. They obsess over the steps. Ali Abdaal didn't start with a 1 million subscriber channel or $1 million courses. He started filming with his iPhone in his bedroom after hospital shifts. But he showed up every week for years. He wasn't chasing millions. He was chasing better content, better systems, better storytelling. That consistency created the compounding. Think of it like fitness. If you looked in the mirror every day waiting for 6-pack abs, you'd quit in a week. But if you fall in love with the gym routine, the habits pay off, automatically. So what process can you fall in love with? Writing? Building? Teaching? Millionaires are built in the boring, in the reps, in the work no one sees. If you want $1 million, fall in love with the mundane. Lesson 4. Reinvest like a millionaire before you are one. Most people ask, how can I make more money? But millionaires ask, how can I make my money work harder than I do? Let's take Arvid Kahl. He built and sold a SaaS product as a solo founder. But the magic wasn't in the exit. It was in how he reinvested early profits. He hired freelancers to offload customer support, bought tools to automate onboarding, spent thousands on mentorship before he made thousands. The result? He bought back years of trial and error. Reinvestment isn't just about money, it's about leverage, hiring talent to buy back time, buying tools that multiply output, learning from mentors instead of guessing. If you're stuck thinking, I can't afford that course, tool, or freelancer, reframe it. What's the cost of not buying back that time? Millionaires think in terms of return on time, not just return on investment. Lesson 5. Build systems that scale without you. You cannot hustle your way to long-term wealth. Hustling is how you start, but systems are how you scale. A freelancer gets paid when they work. A business owner gets paid regardless. The transition happens when you document, delegate, or digitize what you do. Example: Thomas Frank. He started as a productivity YouTuber, but instead of just making videos, he turned those ideas into templates, digital products, and automations. Then, he built a Notion template empire that prints money while he sleeps. One-time effort, infinite upside. Ask yourself, what task do I repeat weekly that I can automate or delegate? Can my skill become a product, a template, a course? Millionaires don't trade time for money. They build machines that print it. If building wealth were only about hard work, every overworked employee would be a millionaire. But the truth is, most people don't fail because of effort. They fail because of the traps they never saw coming. Here are 5 of the biggest wealth killers to avoid, and how to beat them. Trap number 1. High income, low strategy. You finally land a great paying job. 6 figures, benefits, maybe even a bonus. But you still feel broke. Why? Because you never learned how to keep the money. Most people focus on how much they make, but never on how much they keep, grow, and protect. They ignore taxes, they spend without systems, they forget to build assets, and they treat income like a reward, not a tool. Fix. Start treating your income like a business would. Track it. Allocate it to priorities. Optimize it with legal strategies, like LLCs, deductions, and tax-advantaged accounts. It's not just about what you earn. It's about what you keep and grow. Trap number 2. Spending like you've already made it. You get a raise, so you upgrade your car, your apartment, your lifestyle. Suddenly, you're back at zero, every single month. This is called lifestyle inflation, and it's a silent killer. It convinces you that success is about looking rich, not becoming wealthy. Fix. Delay the upgrades. Treat new income as investment fuel, not a spending license. Build systems to invest first, spend later. Millionaires live like they're broke so they never have to be broke again. Trap number 3. Thinking tactics will save you from a broken mindset. You binge finance videos. Read 3 books a month. Try budgeting apps. But nothing sticks. Why? Because you're trying to use tools to fix a mindset problem. You might believe, I'm bad with money. I'll never earn more than this. People like me don't get rich. And until you rewrite that script, no tool will help. Fix. Your beliefs set your ceiling. Change the story you're telling yourself. Replace, I can't afford it, with how can I afford it? Surround yourself with content and people who normalize abundance. Track small wins so your brain sees progress. The real asset is your mindset. Invest there first. Trap number 4. Confusing busyness with progress. You're working 10-hour days, juggling side hustles, always tired but not much richer. That's not hustle, that's a hamster wheel. Busyness feels productive, but it's a trap if you're not building leverage. Fix. Start asking, does this task multiply results over time? Can this be automated or delegated? Will this still earn when I stop working? Millionaires don't trade time for money forever. They build systems, content, products, and teams that free them. The real goal? Get paid more while doing less. Trap number 5. Quitting too soon. Because results are invisible. You start a business, post your first videos, build that first product, and nothing happens. No views, no clients, no growth. So you give up. But here's what no one tells you. Every success story had a quiet season. A phase where the work didn't pay yet. A time when the person kept showing up, even when nobody clapped. Fix. Fall in love with the process, not the praise. Set time-based goals like, do this for 90 days, instead of result-based ones. Track habits, not likes. Success isn't an explosion. It's a slow burn, until it catches fire. Here's the truth. Becoming a millionaire isn't about doing one big thing right. It's about doing small, smart things consistently, over time. Learn a skill that solves real problems. Focus deeply until you see results. Fall in love with execution. Reinvest with purpose. And build systems that make you money while you sleep. Because the moment you stop chasing and start building is the moment everything changes. Now, if this sparked something in you, don't let it fade. Drop a comment with the step you're taking first. Subscribe for weekly videos that help you level up financially and mentally. And turn on notifications so you don't miss the next blueprint. This is MindCraft, where ideas become action and action becomes your future.